national champion, 125 kilograms.
And
Low
your
scoring
team
match, 2-1 win.
champions in the women's freestyle division, the Tech Mercury Wrestling Club.
I'm 34 years old. Like, these dudes gotta take me down, right? I've been wrestling. You know, I wrestled freaking Travell's in the corner. I wrestled him in 2008. I was 1 second away from qualifying for the '08 trials. Sometimes it's that there's no award. Like, I tell my guys that I'm coaching, it doesn't matter what the score is. You can win 3-2, 3-3, 4 seconds of riding time. As long as you get your hand raised and you're having fun, that's what matters. This sport is way too hard. It's just hard, but I love it. I love the dream.
What's the training like for the old guy?
For me, it's pretty different. You know, Coach Maple is my coach. He's my guy. My high school coach, Mike Haggerty. He drives down. My hometown's only like 80 minutes away, so he comes down once a week. But you know, I got so many different people to train with. You know, Zach Elam. You know, Rocky Elam. We got heavyweights that are freaking great. Ryan Boersma is a 4.0 student, Greco national champ. Kid I wrestled this weekend came down, Jared Stoner, he's from Texas. So Cole Gripka, I can name all my guys that half the time it's 3 of them come rotating in on me every minute because I'm experienced, I know what to do, but you're only good as your coaches put you in those situations. And Coach Maple is the man. He challenges me. He challenges to make the sport really, really fun. It's really hard.
You mentioned '08, so that was the first quad that you were trying to make. Can you even put into perspective all the different ones, how they're different, how it's now 2024 we're going into?
The rules are different. There's no ball grab. I keep getting older, and these guys are getting younger. I can remember Christian Lance. I recruited that kid to Nebraska when I was training there, and I told Coach Manning and the staff, and I said, this kid is special. He's from Nixon, Missouri. So I'm going to give that kid a shout out. Sorry I'm taking this time, but this kid would drive 3.5 hours to Blue Springs, Missouri to work out with me. Would drive back home, it'd be midnight, and he'd send me a video of him lifting. So the leaps and bounds that Christian Lance has made is amazing. I've been training with that kid for 10 years, and the fact that he was an NCAA All-American really, really means a lot to me. Because the coaches didn't really believe in him at the time. Everybody's just like some D2 kid, some kid who went from 120 to heavyweight, and that dude's a great example of what hard work will do in the sport. And I'm going to represent the state of Missouri as best as I can, even if he's at Nebraska now. So hats off to Christian. We've probably wrestled since 2014, so it's like nothing's changing for me. I'm just wrestling. If it's Greco, freestyle, whatever, folk style. So yeah.
You mentioned it's a hard sport, and that's pretty obvious just watching you guys go at it. What keeps you motivated? What keeps you fun? What keeps you going back to the mat?
My wife and my kids. My kids both just started wrestling this year, and I'm the youth coach in our local club in Columbia. It's my 5th year doing it. And my daughter started, she's 6, she just turned 6 last week, and my son's doing it, and it just really means a lot for that. My wife is so freaking supportive. She loves wrestling, but she's followed me from, she picked me up from West Virginia when I didn't want to be there anymore, to, she went to Iowa State with me, Nebraska, and now we're back in Missouri, and, everything's great this week. My daughter had a gymnastics competition yesterday. I just bought my first house this week. So there's so many different things I could say that motivated me, but without people like that, without Coach Smith, who recruited me, Mike Howdy, who was my high school coach, who literally told me in 2003 that I'll be good, and I was like, I'm just some big black kid with braids from the city in Kansas City. So he took me to the suburbs, and now I'm wrestling my 4th Olympic trials. I just won my 4th U.S. Open. It's crazy. It's power of belief, I guess.
As a coach, you guys have a lot of fun.
Oh yeah.
I can remember last year, we talked about the dancing in the corner. You said this year it's Coach Smith's turn. If it does happen again, what's it mean for you guys to have the tournament in your own city this year as well?
To me, it's everything. That's where I'm from. Zach Elam's from there. He's really wanted to be here today, but obviously my team is doing Air Force right now, so I'm missing this out. It's just so nerve-wracking. It's awesome, but Kansas City's just a great place. It's not the biggest arena, but you're going to walk across the street and you're going to see so many people that care there. So it's going to be great. And I'm hoping that we get a team trophy. Everybody says Penn State's unstoppable, which they're pretty dang good. But I think we have a lot of great kids. We got a young kid in Josh Edmond who redshirted last year. Now he's down to his natural weight. And once he figures out his weight cut, it's going to be good. You got Rocky Elam, you got Zach. Obviously, you got the stud and Keegan O'Toole. And then we got Mr. 4.0, Peyton Mako, and Brock Mall. I can keep talking about our team, but you know, we just want to represent our state well. I tell these kids growing up that when I was growing up, Missouri was terrible. And now it's great. They're like, oh yeah, remember when you took third? I'm like, yeah, we won. We beat Iowa. We did this. And they're just like, wow. They're used to that. When I was there, it was like, maybe they won a match against Central Missouri. Maybe, you know, they beat Oklahoma State every once in a while. So just keep up the tradition in Missouri.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Good job.